Hello friends, how are you? Hopefully all of you doing good. So welcome back again in my YouTube channel Food Tech Fact Check, and today I come with a very another important topic, which is a food import clearance system. So let's see what we will discuss in this video. We firstly discuss about the what is food import clearance system. Secondly, functionality of online fixed portal, and third one, what are the various steps involved in the food import clearance system? So firstly, we will discuss about the what is food import clearance system. So food import clearance system is 100% online system to enable importers to seek no objection certification, means NOC, for imported food items. It is integrated with the customs ICE Gate portal under the SWIFT. So ICE Gate is a portal which is launched by the custom department for the easy and quick clearance of imported food items. So now we will discuss about the functionality of food import clearance system. Means what are the various job tasks and functions you can be performed on the fixed portal are the following. Firstly, you can register importer and CHA custom house agents on the food import clearance system portal. You can fill an application for import clearance with the customs. Thirdly, you can respond to the queries raised by the authorized officers. Means when you are submitting your application, so at that time during the scrutinization of your documents, the authorized officers at the custom department may raise some concern. So you can reply over these concern onto the fixed portal. Fourth one is that you can be make payment of your product testing on the fixed portals. It's totally online. And fifth one is that the authorized officers can be select a lab for sending of your product samples by through the fixed portal. And sixth one is that you can be get an appointment by the authorized officers for the inspection of your imported consignment or imported products by through this fixed portal. So now we will discuss about the various process steps involved into the food import clearance system or food import clearance process. So if we look firstly, if you want to get NOC from the custom department, you firstly submit an application or find an application with the bill of entity and with other necessary documents on the custom department ICE Gate portal. After that, the custom department ICE Gate portal will forward your application, your document to the fixed portal. On the fixed portal, the authorized officers will examine your application and your documents, submitted documents. So in that case, they may be raise any concern. So you must have to submit your reply on this portal. And if there is no problem in your application and your submitted documents, in that case, the authorized officer will accept the product testing payment. After the product testing payment, the authorized officers give you a time for the your imported items inspection, and it depends on the inspection whether it is satisfactory or not satisfactory. If it is satisfactory, in that case he may draw out the sample and send to the lab. If it is not satisfactory, in that case the NCR report will generate, means non-conformity report will be generated by the fixed portal, or in that condition either you dispose of your product, may be returned back to the imported country. And if the authorized officer may be sent back to rectify some issues, some labeling issues, so in that case you must have to be rectified within the stipulated period which is defined by the authorized officer. And you can be do the rectification into the custom bounded warehouses. So after the lab test reports, if your product test report confirm, in that case you will get the non-objection certificate, means NOC, against your product, and you will get your product clearance easily from the custom department. If it is non-confirming, in that case the NCR report will generate. Now after generating the NCR report, you have two options. you can be reappeal or you can be reviewed. So in the case of the reappeal, your counter samples will send to the reference lab. Now, whether you will get the NOC or NCR, it depends on your product test reports. If your test report confirm, then in that case you will get the NOC report. And if your product does not confirm, in that case you will get the NCR report. If you will get the NCR report, again the same process. In the case of the NCR report, either you dispose of your product or either send back to the imported country. In the case of the review committee will review your application, your documents. It depends on their decision whether they maybe give you non-conformity report, maybe they can give you NOC report. If you failed in the first review, in that case you can be put final review in front of the FSSAI CEO. His or her decision will be the last. You may be get NOC, you may be getting NCR. If you will get the NOC, in that case you get your product easily clear from the custom warehouse. If you get the NCR report, in that case you either dispose of your product or either return back to the imported country. So all about the food import clearance system procedure or process. Now we will discuss about what are the various documents you need to be submitted with the your application on the iSkate portal or the FICS portal. Firstly, the document is the CA report, means country of origin report must be submitted with the application. Secondly, product invoice or bill should be attached with the application. Thirdly, the CA report, means certificate of analysis report of your imported product, should be submitted with the application. Fourth one, packaging list, means what are the various packaging materials used in your imported product, that also be submitted with the your application. Fifth one, ingredient list, means if your product is complex product, it is made up of more than one or various types of ingredients used during the manufacturing of that product. So in that case you must have be declared that what are the ingredients used during the manufacturing of that product. So that ingredient list will be submitted during the application, during the filling of application. So now sixth one is that you must be submitted the permit from the Ministry of Agriculture against your imported product. And seventh one is that you must have be declared or you must have be submitted the end use, means what you will do after getting that imported product. So now we will discuss about that what are the various types of labeling defects you can be rectified by affixing a single non-detachable sticker in the custom bounded warehouse if authorized officers raise any issue or any query on your labeling. So first one is that you can be rectify name and address of the importer sticker. Secondly, you can be write FSSAI license number or logo by use of a single non-detachable method. And third one, you can be put a badge and non-badge logo by fixing a single non-detachable sticker. And fourth one is that in the case of proprietary food, you must have be declared about the composition of the product or category, subcategory with generic name should be mentioned on your product. So all these type of labeling deficiencies you can be rectified by the using of a single non-detachable sticker or by any other non-detachable methods. So friends, I hope that you like my video. So friends, thank you for watching my video. Please like and subscribe my channel and thank you.